I know you guys were expecting to hear Dan's brand new season with the theme identity, but because of some things that have happened behind the scenes, I've had a family bereavement and some health complications. Those of you that follow us on social media will already know this, but it's been complicated and it's changed the structure of things behind the scenes. So we're postponing our next season until the 2nd of March. Now, we didn't want to leave you guys with nothing, and I know how much everybody absolutely loves a clip show. I don't think I've been misinformed there. We've got 3 weeks of the best of our last year, and I hope you enjoy it. If not, tune back in on the 2nd of March for Dan's season. 8 films with the theme identity. It is looking set to be a corker, so we hope to see you there. Thanks, guys. So he went to high school with Pauly Shore, you say?
He went to high school with Pauly Shore, yeah, and they were neighbours in Las Vegas during the pandemic. So can you?
Oh my God!
Can you imagine the parties? Can't you? Pauly Shore and Nicolas Cage.
No, I'm not imagining parties.
What are you imagining then?
I'm imagining the two of them just running around the streets, yelling things whilst wearing dressing gowns and just
like, wheeze the juice.
Yeah.
And I'll be back.
No, wheezing the juice.
Which, incidentally, was one of our, before we chose the name Shoot a Hostage, Wheeze the Juice was one of the titles that we were like, maybe we'll call ourselves Wheezing the Juice.
I'm kind of glad we shit-canned that in hindsight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, I'd have been happy with it.
Would you?
Don't get me wrong, I'm happy with our name now, but like Wheezing the Juice.
It was fun.
We'd have to say it, welcome to Wheezing the Juice all the time. It's such a bizarre word. People think you're crazy.
Yeah.
What's your podcast called? Oh, Wheezing the Juice.
What's that about?
What does that mean?
Couldn't tell you. Okay, so neighbours during the pandemic. Interesting. God, can you imagine if they had to like isolate together? I would say they would both go insane, but we might already be there.
I'd watch that show.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
That's like,
Rumours.
I'm not a fan of reality TV. However, if you pitched something like that, I'm all in.
If you'd told me in 1996, when I just watched The Rock for the 37th time, that in 30 years' time, you're going to think that Nicolas Cage is more insane than Pauly Shore, I'd have thought you were insane.
Yeah.
Honestly. Because
I bet Pauly Shore's really boring.
Yeah, probably.
During the watching of it, I definitely sort of took it as a drug addiction metaphor, especially because of the job that he's in, the lifestyle that he has, kind of working all day, bossing people around, wearing flash suits, going out to bars and whining and dining in the evenings.
Up women by talking about Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Because whenever you talk
works
about...
every time.
You go out, right? When I was in my youth, and I used to go out and I used to meet women in bars and I would talk at them about Fantastic Four, their clothes would disintegrate immediately. Yeah. And they would say, please come back home with me.
Yeah, it's effective.
It's such an aphrodisiac. Thanks, Stanley. It's crazy, like how... It's crazy how many people want to sleep with this man, isn't it?
It's insane.
He's the most insane person I've ever seen on screen. There's no way. Like, he's a walking red flag.
Yeah, but we've mentioned him once already in this episode, and we're just going to continue to drive a wedge between us and some of our American audience. But look at Trump.
Yeah.
He's insane.
Yeah.
But he's larger than life. People love a character. I think you really underestimate the draw of a character.
All right.
I'm not going to call it charisma.
Because it's not.
No. But that larger than life personality does draw people in.
Yeah.
So I can sort of see it in a way. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't know. The Fantastic Four stuff might have worked though.
Yeah.
So yeah, with the lifestyle that he leads, maybe this is very narrow-minded of me, but I sort of associate that job and lifestyle with cocaine use.
What, that high-pressure job of being a literary agent?
Yeah. He needs the contract, Dan.
I don't know, man. Like, the drug thing didn't ever occur to me. I mean, it's an 80s movie about a yuppie, right? So you think, wherever like there's that phrase in New York, you're never more than like a meter away from a rat or whatever.
Yeah.
I think the more accurate way to describe New York would be you're never more than half a meter away from a line of cocaine in the 80s.
Yeah. So, very, very 80s specific.
Yeah, it's not. I didn't see it, but I can see how you got there. It starts with him buying those plastic vampire teeth.
Yep.
But they're $20. And Cage at that point has run out of money. He's like, have you got anything cheaper? And the shopkeeper offers him the $3.95 version, which is the plastic vampire teeth that we all had when we were kids.
Yep.
And you can't say shit. You put them in, you're no one can understand what you're saying.
And of course they are designed for a child's mouth as well.
Maybe Nicolas Cage's mouth is the size of a child's mouth.
It's not. They did not fit him.
Were they too small?
Yes.
I didn't notice. You notice teeth way more than I do, though.
Yeah.
Even plastic ones. He offers him the $3.95 teeth, and one of my favourite lines is such a throwaway, meaning nothing line, but the way that he delivers it, he says, "I will take the plastic." Kills me. Absolutely kills me. And then you do a quick cut to the outside of the shop and he's scurrying out of the shop, tearing his plastic teeth out of the packaging. And he gets to a bench and he cannot wait to just put them in. You could see like the relief and the comfort that he's taking in doing that. And it's hysterical. And I think, like, I thought it was a comedy. Like, from frame one, I thought, yeah, this is definitely a comedy.
I'm sorry, I'm just picturing him scrolling around with the teeth in.
It's so good. It's so good. But I definitely thought this was a comedy for the first hour. But when it gets to that scene, that was when I was like, there's no denying this.
This is not in question anymore.
If you've seen this movie and you've got to this point, you know that this is a comedy because he's got those teeth in, and that's when he goes to phone his therapist. and he phones Dr. Glazer and he says, "Hello."
It's more like hello.
I was just wondering if we could make my next appointment a bit sooner.
Yes, no sooner.
So he approaches he sees a church and he approaches the parishioners outside the church.
Oh, yeah.
"Your rosary beads, take them out and put the cross upon me like this. The cross, the crucifix, me vampire." And then he runs away when he hears the church bells. "Christ, the torches of the damned." And then you've got that final 10 minutes that he's imagining with his therapist where he's just fully lost it. He starts having a conversation with
no one.
A concrete pillar.
Yeah.
He crashes into it. There's a couple of bits of slapstick in this as well, like when he's chasing Alva and he runs into that fountain and sort of goes backwards. He also runs into this concrete pillar, which he has a conversation with for 10 minutes. And it's funny because it's cutting from him imagining a conversation he's having with his therapist while he's holding that stick to him in quote unquote real life where he's just a crazy person on the streets of New York. And there's people walking past in the background kind of looking him up and down.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing those are real people. Like, is that Nicolas Cage?
Has he fallen on hard times?
Yeah. But I think it was me though when I saw someone like that and go, "Oh, that's weird," and then see it was Nicolas Cage and go, that makes sense.
Yeah.
The Dr. Glazer, the imaginary Dr. Glazer, introduces him to imaginary Sharon.
Oh yeah. Oh God, I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah, and it's like his dream woman. She loves long weekends in the country, and he quotes some Wordsworth at her, and she goes, "Oh yes, that's Wordsworth," and he's like, "Incredible." And then it cuts to real Nicolas Cage, and he goes, "Ugh."
Yeah.
So good. It's so good.
I'm very disappointed you haven't mentioned his coffin yet.
Oh, right, okay.
Which, of course, is an upturned couch.
Yeah, resting on books.
Yeah.
It didn't click with me straight away that it was a coffin. I saw he turned the couch upside down, and I thought, that's an interesting base. And then when he gets in it later and he sort of creaks it open, and he shuts it back down, he props it up with books, he's got pillows on the floor.
Peter.
And we need to do a vampire season. And then there's something very funny to me about someone who thinks they're a vampire setting an alarm clock.
Well, vampires have shit to do as well.
I know. It's just that's the sort of thing you would see in the What We Do in the Shadows TV show.
Well, yeah, just because you're undead doesn't mean you don't also want to be prompt.
Yeah. Next time we're moving on from the 80s, Nicolas Cage.
Mm-hmm.
We're heading over to the 90s now, and we're going to watch The Rock.
Of course we fucking are.
Yeah, because it's the greatest movie ever made.
Oh, right. He wasn't in The Shining.
Nicolas Cage was in The Shining, wasn't he? Yeah. So we've there's a few there that we've skipped. We're obviously not doing Leaving Las Vegas and Trapped in Paradise. We're not doing that. We're not doing It Could Happen to You. Do you remember that lottery movie?
Oh, vaguely.
Yeah. But we're going straight into action Cage. So we started with a horror, sort of losing my mind comedy.
Yeah, with like the physicality of early Jim Carrey.
Yeah. That's a really good point. I wish we'd discussed that earlier. Jim Carrey. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a wrap show.
Okay.
But yeah, next up, The Rock. Welcome to The Rock.
Here we go.
And welcome to our second movie in our coming of Cage season.
Oh, you're sticking with that, are you?
Yeah, I think that we should just call it that. We haven't done any of the artwork for the episodes yet on social media. Oh, have you?
Yeah, I started.
Call it Coming of Cage. Don't call it Nicolas Cage. Coming of Cage. I like that. You came up with it, and I think we should stick with it in the marketing material.
The marketing material. Yeah. I'll get on with our branding team, shall I?
Yeah, set up a meeting. We can blue sky some ideas.
All right, yeah.
I'll order some croissants.
We'll do a meeting that could have been an email.
Yeah, exactly. That's what meetings are, aren't they?
Yeah.
Unnecessary things that you do that could have been discussed in an email or even a telephone call.
A succinct email usually as well.
Page me later, and we'll get onto this with our team.
Page me in 1996.
Speaking of which, today we're talking Nicolas Cage's first film in his iconic action trilogy in the 90s.
Oh, it's known as his action trilogy, is it?
Yeah. The Rock.
What, Con Air and Face Off?
Yeah.
Okay, even I know that.
Yeah.
I guess it is iconic.
It is iconic, especially if you're an action fan, especially if you were born in the 80s and you came of age in the 90s.
And own a penis.
If you own a penis, that helps, definitely, yeah. It doesn't have to be attached to your body. You can
it helps.
Carry it around in a briefcase, that would do. As long as you have a penis somewhere on your persons, I think you'll know that information.
Yeah.
For us, this is a film of seconds. Now, when while we were watching the film, we'll get into the specifics of it. Mm-hmm. But Claire Forlani's in this.
Yeah.
And you said to me, this is our second Claire Forlani movie.
Well,
I think I looked up to the ceiling and started scratching my head and I couldn't think of what it was.
Have you figured it out?
No.
Okay, so it's, technically speaking, our second Tony Todd movie. I am counting Candyman. Mm. It's our second Bokeem Woodbine movie. Mm-hmm. The first being... Freeway.
Which was released in...
Was it 1996?
Yeah.
Why do I think that's 1994?
I don't know.
Because I'm incorrect, I guess.
It was 1996.
And it's our second Claire Forlani movie.
Yeah. So what is it? What's the other one?
What is usually the answer?
Well, like Meet Joe Black.
No. We've never covered Meet Joe Black. Nobody remembers that movie. Brad Pitt doesn't remember being in that movie.
Okay.
When you ask me questions and you say what's likely to be the answer, what is it always?
I know what it is. Oh Lord!
It took you long enough.
Of course, Claire Forlani, she began her career, didn't she? Or it was early on in her career when she received the great news that she was going to be part of the Police Academy franchise.
Yeah.
For Police Academy 7 Mission to Moscow, which is praised by many as being the strongest entry in a Police Academy franchise.
Said no one ever.
It's got Ron Perlman in it. Captain Harris in a tutu.
Oh, well. Yeah. Classic.
No Proctor, though.
Classic material.
No Proctor, and that's the only problem with that movie.
I'm sure.
Of course it's Police Academy 7. Oh, I was racking my brains. So, did you know that he actually pulled a tooth out?
For what purpose? I mean, no, I didn't.
So he pulled a tooth out without using any anaesthetic for his role in Birdie, which came out in 1984. It's a war film.
Okay.
Not familiar. I haven't seen it. He claims that it wasn't totally insane because it was a baby tooth. And logic suggests that if it needs to come out anyway, he said that he may as well use it to enhance his performance.
Oh, he did it on screen, or he did it for the movie?
You know, he did it for the movie. He didn't...
Not in the movie?
No.
Right, okay.
I would definitely have seen it if he'd never...
I would not put anything past this man at this point.
True, that's very true, yeah. But I respect that. I think, you know, it's going to come out anyway. Why not use it?
I guess so, but then do we respect Shia LaBeouf for doing the same thing? Was it Fury?
No, we don't respect Shia LaBeouf.
For any reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to... I don't need to...
We don't need to expand on that. Exactly. Okay.
I got one last fact for you.
Okay.
And again, you might be familiar with this. It's the dinosaur skull one. You know about this?
What?
So it doesn't ring any bells with you?
A dinosaur skull?
Yeah, dino skull.
I don't think so.
Okay. So in 2007, Nicolas Cage attended an auction where he and Leonardo DiCaprio were bidding on a dinosaur skull belonging to the species Tarbosaurus bata. Cage won the bidding with a $276,000 bid, but my guess is that DiCaprio found out the skull was 70 million years old and decided it was too old for him.
Oof.
And that's why Cage won the bidding war. 7 years later, he was contacted by US authorities and was informed that it was illegally taken from Mongolia.
No shit.
Yeah. So
that would have been my first assumption. Is this sale legal?
has this dinosaur skull been stolen from Mongolia?
Well, maybe not specifically that.
But when he found out, he voluntarily returned the skull to the Mongolian government. And also, I think he was given some false papers of like authenticity and stuff. So he bought it. There were papers to say that it was genuine, that were faked, but he never got his money back and no one was ever prosecuted. Yeah, so I rented it, loved it, watched it twice, rented it again, loved it again, bought it on VHS.
Of course you did.
Wore the fucking tape out.
Did you really?
Yeah. I was probably watching this daily for some period of time. And I definitely was waking up in the morning early, can't get back to sleep. Oh, let's watch The Rock before I go to school.
Before you go to school?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, you've got issues.
I definitely wore the tape out. And it was worse during the car chase scene, which we'll come back to. But yeah, I watched that. I've seen that scene 100 times.
That's
easily.
Nuts.
I've watched the film probably a good 40 times, I would say, over my lifetime. Which is, yeah, it's a lot to watch this movie.
And you're like, oh no, I couldn't possibly dedicate 8 hours to this TV show. That's so long. But you've dedicated over, what, like 88 hours, 90 hours to just this one film?
I've probably, including my research for this podcast, I've probably spent about 100 hours of my life leading up to this very show.
Fuck me.
No pressure, yeah.
Oh my God.
The difference is that I don't want to spend 8 hours watching a show that I'm like, this is all right. Like, this is passing the time. Bit closer to death now. But,
wow.
But with The Rock, I'm really enjoying it. Like, even now, I put it on and I can't take my eyes off it. So that's the difference for me.
I can take my eyes off it.
Yeah, and you did. You took your eyes off it and you asked me a bunch of questions while we were watching it as well. A bunch of quips. It wasn't annoying at all.
I'm so sorry. I did apologise after the fact.
You apologised once halfway through the movie and then you carried on and then you apologised again.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I don't remember apologising halfway through the movie.
Okay.
I also think it is a film
that you've seen.
Do you know what this movie's biggest problem is, Dan? It's not Vampire's Kiss.
Yes, but there is a connection between the two.
Which is?
Nicolas Cage.
Oh, I see the through line now.
It's kind of what this season is all about.
It is.
In many ways.
Does it have any connection with what we're doing next week, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, it does actually.
Oh.
Because in the next episode, we're doing another Nicolas Cage movie.
Oh my God.
But
what are the chances?
You'll be relieved. You won't, because it's another action movie. But it'll be our second John Woo action movie.
Oh, I know what it is.
I want to take his face off.
I'm actually excited about that one.
Yeah, good. It's our second John Travolta movie.
The first being Carrie.
The first being Carrie.
It's our second John Woo movie.
It's our second John Woo movie. We've sort of come full circle because our very first episode was on Hard Boiled.
Yeah. And as we were watching this, I did think this could have slotted nicely into season 1 or 2.
Yeah. And I probably did consider mentioning them for both because that was before we were sort of taking it in turns to pick a season, wasn't it? We both combined. Our first 3, I think, were combined seasons. So it's our second John Woo movie. You're welcome. But I am sorry that it's our second John Travolta movie. I know how much you adore him as a person and an actor.
He's not my favourite.
As a chin. I know he's your favourite chin man.
He is 80% chin. His head is massive.
I know. We spoke about that. We've spoken about that before.
I can't get over it.
Yeah, I know. That's the most unbelievable part of this story, isn't it? That, Nicolas Cage's face would stretch over John Travolta's skull.
They would have had to shave his bone down.
Yeah. But as we're sort of getting through our Nicolas Cage season, in our very first episode in Vampire's Kiss, I made the grand gesture, the promise that I would deliver 3 facts about Nicolas Cage in each episode.
Are you regretting that
already? So that's 24 facts. And I thought, that's a piece of piss. It's Nicolas Cage. And while it's probably doable, it's a lot of work and I'm going to be very busy coming up. So I'm going to mac that off completely. And I'm just going to do a fact if I feel like it.
Right, okay.
Right? But I do have them today.
Oh, excellent.
To find out whether or not I have some for next week. So it's more of a Superman fact, this one. And you're probably familiar with Nicolas Cage, who very nearly played Superman. But do you know how actually close it was to getting made?
No.
Well, it was called Superman Lives.
Mm-hmm.
A suit was made, and you can go on the internet and see that suit. Have you seen it? Like the lights on and stuff. It's pretty crazy.
I don't believe so. Like my only recent exposure to this was in The Flash.
Right. Yes. Spoilers for that terrible movie.
Yeah, I did think about that before I said it, but then I was like, who gives a fuck about The Flash?
No one cares about The Flash. Yeah, you're right. I'd completely forgotten about that, actually. And that was a very inside joke, that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like everyone that's listening to this probably is aware of the fact that he almost played Superman. But I don't think, like, your casual moviegoer is going to go, is that Nicolas Cage? Why is he in this as Superman?
Isn't Nicolas Cage, like, obsessed with Superman, though?
I think
What's
one of
his kid called?
Kal-El.
I thought so. Yeah. I was racking my brains.
That's my first Nicolas Cage fact.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm joking.
Sorry. Oh, no.
Yeah, so a suit was made for him. You can go on the internet and look at that. That's really cool. Kevin Smith wrote a draft for the producer John Peters in 1996, who's you heard of John Peters?
No.
Bit of a crazy guy. You can, I got most of this on research I was doing, but I had years ago seen The Death of Superman Lives, which is a documentary all about it, made by the late great John Schnepp. So if you can access that, highly recommend seeing that. But John Peters had 3 rules for Kevin Smith. The first one, while he was writing the screenplay, the first one being that Superman has to wear a black suit. Number 2, he didn't want Superman to fly.
Okay.
It's kind of what Superman is.
He's just a regular guy.
Well, I don't know if he could jump a bit, because that was the original thing. Big jump. And then the third rule is that Superman had to fight a giant spider in the 3rd act.
Oh, right. Okay.
You probably heard that one.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't, the film obviously never happened, but John Peters produced Wild Wild West, where they fought a giant mechanical spider.
Is he obsessed with that notion?
Isn't that the weirdest thing?
He's so hung up on people fighting a giant spider. Has he seen Big Ass Spider? He'd lose his mind.
It's his favourite movie. He probably produced that. He's definitely the spider guy. Robert Rodriguez was offered to direct it, but he opted to go for The Faculty instead.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I do love The Faculty.
Yeah, The Faculty is a good movie. I'm glad that happened the way that it did. Smith suggested Tim Burton as well, and Burton came on board and was paid, I think, $5 million or a $5 million deal.
Oh, is that
in place?
So is this prior to the Kevin Smith-Tim Burton feud, I guess?
Well, I wonder if this was the thing that caused it, because after Burton came on board, he started demanding rewrites of Smith's script. And after about a year of pre-production, the film was shelved because of the ballooning costs. And I don't know, maybe Smith was like, we could have just made my version, it would have been fine. But by the time he started demanding rewrites and it got held up in the writer's room, maybe, maybe that's why it didn't happen, and maybe
Right.
that's why I mean, you could probably have beef about Tim Burton for numerous reasons.
Well, yeah,
but,
there is that.
Yeah. But Nicolas Cage signed on to be in it for 20 million quid, and it was meant to come out in 1998. So, what did he have coming out in 1998? Oh, it's Snake Eyes, wasn't it?
I guess
We'll
so.
come back to that later.
I wonder if that'll be relevant.
Yeah.
And then Tim Burton, of course, went on to do the Planet of the Apes remake.
Planet of the Apes remake, yeah.
Which, as we all know, is a stone cold classic.
Masterpiece. Wahlberg at his finest, isn't it?
Oh,
Mark
God.
Wahlberg in a Planet of the Apes remake.
Mark Wahlberg shouldn't be in any movies, ever.
Agreed. What is my favourite Mark Wahlberg movie?
I still kind of like Four Brothers, but
Yeah,
it's despite him, not because of him.
And there are 3 other brothers in it
Yeah.
as well, so you got that. But one of them's Tyrese Gibson, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah, so my other fact is, it's more of a question really, is how many times do you think Nicolas Cage has been married?
Ooh.
Does he strike you as someone that marries a lot or not?
3.
You think he's currently married and married to his third?
I don't know,
wife?
but I know he's been married at least once or twice. I know he's got divorces under his belt. I know that.
Yeah, definitely. He's actually currently on his 4th marriage.
4th. Okay, I wasn't far off.
Pretty close. I beg your pardon. He's currently on his 5th marriage.
5th.
Yeah. I misread my notes. Yeah, he's currently on his 5th marriage. His 4th marriage actually just lasted 4 days. So
who was that to?
That was Erica Koike.
Oh,
Erica Koike.
You're just making noises at this point.
Married to Patricia Arquette.
Yeah.
Who was his first wife? Lisa Marie Presley.
Knew about that one.
I didn't know about either of those, to be honest. But yeah, 5 times been married, and I'm not at all surprised by that.
He's either a moron or a hopeless romantic.
I think he's probably. I mean, we watched Vampires Kiss. I think he's probably a hopeless romantic, but insane, obviously. So you've got to live with that. I love watching his movies, but
you wouldn't want to be around it 24/7.
You couldn't share a flat with Nicolas Cage, could you?
No.
That should be a reality TV show. Fuck off, Mr. Beast.
A challenge.
Flat with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Live off cockroaches.
Just before we start winding the show down, I want to ask you, do you know a very specific connection between the 3 films in Cage's action trilogy? One of which was last week, one of which we've already covered.
A connection between the 3?
A specific connection involving a car between the 3 movies.
Between Con Air, The Rock,
and Face Off.
It's not a Volvo.
It is a Volvo.
Yes! Is it a beige Volvo?
It is a beige Volvo.
I did not know that.
There is, yes. So there's a connecting thread in beige Volvos.
Oh, safest car in the world.
Apparently, yeah. So obviously, he steals a beige Volvo in this one.
Does he?
Oh, well, there's a...
Oh, when he gets out the clink. Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. In The Rock, his character says that he drives a beige Volvo.
A beige Volvo. I believe that's what Sean Connery says.
Yes. And in Con Air, he drops the body of Pinball from the plane and it lands on a beige Volvo.
Holy shit. And it's Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
So double win. That's fascinating. I had no idea.
Isn't that fun?
It's his beige Volvo trilogy.
Yes.
When we put this episode out, we should package the 3 episodes together as the beige Volvo trilogy.
Absolutely
episode.
should. In the same way that Edgar Wright did the Cornetto trilogy. Yeah. This is the beige Volvo trilogy.
Yeah, that's genius. I love that. So it's between Simon West, John Woo, and Michael Bay. They created the beige Volvo trilogy.
Apparently,
that needs to be a box set. Like you get a little toy beige Volvo in it.
Merch, yeah. The works.
Yeah, you get a little T-shirt with it with a beige Volvo on it.
And obviously a bumper sticker that says "My other ride is a beige Volvo." What are we doing next week?
Okay, so I teased it earlier.
You did. Not particularly subtly. No, we've gone 96, 97, 98. Yeah.
And because we're going in chronological order for this season, it's we're going with Snake Eyes next.
I'm excited.
I'm I have seen this once.
I've only seen this once.
Yeah.
When it first came out, and it will be the second De Palma movie that we've covered.
Yeah. So if nothing else, there'll be loads to talk about with De Palma and the craft of it and Cage. So there should be a lot to dig into, I hope. Hopefully with that. Whether we like it or not remains to be seen, but it should be interesting.
I'm excited to find out.
Snake Eyes. We're here to talk about some Snake Eyes.
Is that a song?
We are going to talk about the Nicolas Cage movie Snake Eyes, not the G.I. Joe spin-off Snake Eyes, because I'll have to remember to put the year in the title of this episode, because some people might think we're going to be talking about the G.I. Joe spin-off Snake Eyes.
Despite Nicolas Cage not appearing in that one, to my knowledge anyway.
Have you seen it?
No. So I can't say with any certainty that he's not in it.
You don't know?
I don't know.
It's just like the Flat Earthers, isn't it? They go, we have never seen the world round in space, so we can't be certain. We've never seen the moon landings with our own eyeballs.
But even the Flat Earthers who have gone far enough up and seen a curve, they've gone, yeah, but... So that's not the best excuse.
Yeah, there's always a reason.
There'll be somebody who watched Snake Eyes, saw that Nicolas Cage was in it, and still denies that Nicolas Cage is in it.
Yeah. The 1998 one, that's part of the G.I. Joe franchise as well.
Yeah. Nicolas Cage deniers.
That was the first live-action G.I. Joe movie before the Channing Tatum one.
Yeah.
With Joseph Gordon-Levitt as the bad guy?
Yes.
Oh, that's a spoiler, I think, for that movie.
Yeah, it was.
Sorry.
It was also a terrible film,
yeah.
So...
Don't worry, it's garbage.
That's fine. Yeah.
Don't bother. We've saved you. We've saved you some work. Like, you should be thanking us, really.
I can understand why some people would find the performance too big, but I think the character of Rick Santoro is such a piece of shit from the outset. But because it's Nicolas Cage, because he's charismatic, because he's sort of laying on the charm, he's larger than life, he's fun. You can see why people warm to him a little bit, even though he's kind of a scumbag.
I like that observation, because you're right. The character he's a crooked cop.
Yeah.
He's obviously taking bribes and he's stealing from drug dealers, and it's his town, and you just get this whole kind of backstory, hint of a backstory on the way that he runs his city, as he says, his sewer. He's got
awful taste in shirts and jackets, for that matter.
I quite liked his
No, awful.
I've got one on order. You're gonna be so disappointed.
I've just realised you're not wearing your Nicolas and the Cages t-shirt.
Oh, shit. I forgot.
That didn't last long.
Right, pause the podcast. No, that's a good observation, that, because if there's somebody else playing this role, they could go too
villainous,
too mean, too scummy.
Yeah.
You do need someone who is obviously not a great guy, but you're sort of warmed to him because he's like just a fun person, I guess.
Yeah, he's our anti-hero, so he has to be engaging.
Yep.
I think engaging, yes. Very clever.
You're welcome.
But I think he has to be entertaining. He has to be compelling to watch for us to sit with him. Because that was something that crossed my mind when I was watching it. I was just like, this character's awful, but I'm all right with it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm okay, like, spending time with this guy.
Yeah.
And I think that's 100% down to Cage's performance.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are you going to make me watch next week? What filth do I have to pour into my eyes next week, Dan?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. Oh. I don't know how to put this.
Just say it. Just rip the Band-Aid off.
Right, okay. Well, we're going to be covering The Wicker Man.
Of course we are.
I've never seen this remake of The Wicker Man. I've heard all about it. We've done some good movies, and we like to balance things out and do a variety of things. We've done enough good movies now. Let's do one that's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Or maybe it'll be fun. Is it a comedy? I don't know.
Anything's a comedy if you're high enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've seen the original Wicker Man in fairly recent memory, so it'll be really interesting to compare and contrast as well.
I wonder which one's going to be better.
I have an inkling.
Well, we're going forward 8 years, I think.
Yeah, big jump this time.
From Snake Eyes to The Wicker Man. It's our biggest jump yet. Almost a decade. So we're definitely entering a new era of Cage, aren't we? We're entering that questionable era, aren't we?
Yeah.
Don't worry, there's no left behinds in this season. But yeah, Matt will be delighted to know our new friend Matt, friend of the podcast.
We're so sorry.
I'm very sorry. You messaged me the other day and said, I hope you're not doing The Wicker Man. We are.
Ruh-roh. I think we're going to have to issue apologies all round.
Nah.
Well, no, our listeners don't have to watch it.
No, they don't.
You guys are fine.
But listen to the show, though.
Yeah.
Listen to the show. Yeah, watch it, don't watch it. If you've seen it before, probably don't bother watching it again.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I wouldn't.
Or do. Like, do people like this movie now? Is it one of those that people kind of enjoy ironically?
No.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's going to be a first time watch for me, so.
First and last.
I don't know, maybe I'm going to love it. Welcome to episode number 69. Dudes.
69.
Yeah, it's 69, this one.
And you chose the Wicker Man remake for episode 69.
The Wicker. What do you mean remake?
Don't do that.
Is this a remake?
Don't do that. We've seen the original together at the cinema. This won't fly with me.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that. What year was the original? Was it 73?
It was 73.
Okay. I'm sure we'll mention the original, The Wicker Man, at some point.
Can we talk about that instead, in fact?
Review. No, because Nicolas Cage wasn't in the original The Wicker Man, was he? That was Edward Wood.
I suppose.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Loads.
Edward Woodward could chuck woodchuck.
Could he?
Sweet chuck. Knuckle puck.
You've always got to bring things back to Police Academy somehow.
Yeah.
No matter what.
I've got that eggs just firmly cemented in my brain constantly. Listen, let me begin this show by extending an extremely heartfelt apology to you, Sarah, and to you, the listener. I'm very sorry.
I don't accept.
If you are completely insane and for some reason you watch the movies before we release our episodes on them, I'm really sorry that you've had to suffer watching The Wicker Man. But equally, you know, don't have to. There's no one's holding a gun to your head. No one's holding a bees to your head, are they?
It's not holding bees to your head.
Not the bees. We'll talk about that.
We will.
We will. Yeah, Nicolas Cage season. We're in the second half of my Nicolas Cage season now. And why did I choose The Wicker Man, I hear you ask?
Don't know. Please elaborate.
Honestly, I was just curious. I've never seen this before.
You know the saying, don't you?
No.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Well, luckily, I am not a cat.
And
I am still alive. For now. Or maybe I'm dead, I don't know.
Maybe you expired during the watching of that movie and you just don't know it.
Yeah, it's possible, I guess. Maybe my brain exploded or something. I had a stroke. Yeah, so I'm very sorry if you had to watch The Wicker Man. I was just dead curious about this movie because it's definitely one that's in the zeitgeist that a lot of people know, a lot of people reference as a really terrible movie and probably one of the worst remakes people would say about it. I don't know if I would go that far, but we'll get into that.
I believe it's got a 3.8 on IMDb and about 15% on Rotten Tomatoes.
No,
which I think is more than Madame Web.
I think this is better than Madame Web.
I know what I would rather watch.
The Wicker Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt.
At least there's more unintentional hilarity in The Wicker Man.
Is it unintentional, though?
Yes. I don't care what they say. Look, we'll get to it. But yes, it was unintentional. You can't convince me otherwise.
When you say they, to which you refer?
I am referring to Nicolas Cage himself, the man himself, and director Neil LaBute.
Neil LaBute.
Is it LaBute?
I don't know. I've never heard of him. Before this movie.
Never heard of him?
No, I know that he directed that thing with Samuel Jackson, and that's about it.
What thing?
I don't know, the Avengers Infinity War or whatever it was. No, it was the one where I haven't seen this movie.
Oh no.
So please don't come for me. But isn't it the one where Samuel Jackson plays a racist?
Wait, what?
I think it's called Lakeview Terrace. He's a police officer. I know that because on the poster he's wearing.
Is that the plot of that movie, that he's a racist?
You're making me doubt myself now. Yes, let's go with yes.
Against who?
White people, I guess.
You can't be racist to white people. That's not a thing.
I'm not saying you can, but I'm saying that might be the premise of that movie. And I could be wrong.
Samuel L. Jackson hates white people. Understandable, honestly.
Yeah, I get it. But I didn't know that. I had never heard of Neil LaBute until we watched this movie, and I went back on Letterboxd, looked at his credits, and thought, "Oh, that's the thing with Samuel L. Jackson. I think he's a racist in that movie."
Right.
That was the extent of my research for this episode. So
that was it. Wow.
The rest is on you, I'm afraid.
I mean, so he used to be like quite an edgy filmmaker. I remember sort of late 90s, early 2000s when he was making stuff like In the Company of Men and Nurse Betty, both of which I sort of read about in Empire magazine at the time, and it sort of sounded quite acerbic and black comedies, like a little bit dark.
So you've seen those?
I've seen In the Company of Men. I don't think I ever watched Nurse Betty.
All right, I've never heard of those. Not seen them.
Okay, but yeah, got a fair bit of buzz when they came out, I believe. But now he's sort of just making straight to streaming garbage like House of Darkness and Fear the Night.
Oh, what other generic titles you can think of?
Exactly. House of Darkness I have actually seen.
Of course you have.
I watched that when you weren't here.
Did you?
It was a really shitty kind of single location horror film with Justin Long and his partner Kate Bosworth.
Of course Justin Long's in it.
Yeah.
If it's a crappy movie, well, who should we get? Long will do it. Except
from some decent stuff too.
Yeah, Barbarian.
And Idiocracy.
Is he in that?
Yeah. Why come you don't got a tattoo?
I've only seen that once. I saw it, I think, a couple of years maybe after it came out and thought, this is ridiculous.
We don't need to watch it anymore. We're living it.
Well, that's the point. Now I'm curious to go back to it and go, oh, this could be a documentary.
Yeah, they didn't go far enough.
Yeah, oh, precisely. Mike Judge is a genius.
Terry Crews president had better hair than the current one. That's for sure.
I'd vote for Terry Crews.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'd never heard of Neil LaBute, I'll be honest with you.
We can say Neil LaBute, like he's a Canadian, if you want. We can say it the Canadian way.
Neil LaBute.
Neil LaBute.
What am I saying? Neil LaBute.
No, that's what I was saying.
What am I saying?
LaBute.
What's the difference? That's the same, isn't it?
Boot and butte.
It's the U bit.
Yeah.
Right, all right. Well, who cares? I'm never going to watch another one of his movies.
Okay. Maybe I'll program one into another lineup just to piss you off. Just
as a form of revenge for making you watch this one.
Yeah. I'm already working on my revenge for my next theme. Yeah, Don't you worry.
We were just talking about that before we started recording, so that will be fun.
Yeah. But that's, for one of us.
That's months away. That's 11, isn't it? That'll be season 11.
Yeah. This is 9.
This is 9. We've still got to do fucking 10 yet.
Yes.
Which I can't wait for.
I can't wait for 10.
Yeah, I know. I know, but that's a while away. We've still got to get through The Wicker Man and 3 other Nicolas Cage movies.
Well, come on then.
What? Come on, what do you
Let's
mean?
get to it. Wicker Man.
Let's get to it.
So he wanted to do this film.
Cage.
He not only starred in it, he was a producer as well.
EP. I saw he had an EP credit. Yeah.
Yeah. And it also links to the weird credit at the end where they do say that this film is dedicated to Johnny. Is it Johnny Ramone?
Johnny Ramone, yeah.
Johnny Ramone.
Who I'm sure was thrilled about that.
Well, he'd been dead 2 years, so I'm sure.
Yeah.
He was rolling in his grave.
He'd been dead 2 years before that. He died
prior
2 years.
To this, yeah. This didn't kill him.
I was going to say, did he? Okay, right. Yeah.
I can see why you'd be confused.
Yeah. That was random. When that popped up at the end, I was like, what?
It was random, but I have answers for you.
Please.
So Nicolas Cage was good friends with Johnny Ramone. And it was Johnny Ramone that introduced him to the original Wicker Man, which he became a huge fan of. So I think he wanted to be part of this remake just because of his attachment to the original.
Yeah.
And actually, it's funny because a lot of the dialogue in this version actually remains the same.
As the original?
As the original, as the 1973 version. Albeit in slightly different contexts. I'm getting this straight from IMDb. I didn't go back to cross-reference. I will point that out now. But yeah, apparently a lot of the dialogue is the same. But But it was so poorly received, and Robin Hardy, the director of the original Wicker Man, wanted absolutely nothing to do with this. From the word go, just was adamant that this project should not take off. So much so that when it was finished, he got his lawyers to get in touch with, I think it was Warner Brothers, to get his name removed from the credits. He did not want to be credited for any of the dialogue or anything to do with this movie.
I understand that completely. We're still knocking around though. That was 20 years ago, I guess.
I don't know if he is now. But interestingly, Robin Hardy only made, I think, 3 films, one of which was a sequel to The Wicker Man. I don't know if you know that exists.
There's a sequel to The Wicker Man?
There's a sequel to The Wicker Man called The Wicker Tree. I've never seen it because I heard it was dog shit. But largely was received worse than this one.
Worse than the remake?
Yes.
That's interesting.
But I did find that interesting that he wanted his name removed from this one, but then went on to make a worse film.
Did the sequel to The Wicker Man come out after the remake?
Yeah, I think it was 2010, 2011.
Really? That's fascinating.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, I could understand had you made The Wicker Man and then they make the remake, they screen it for him, and he goes, "This is terrible. I don't want anything to do with this." I get that. I understand it. Please remove my name. I do not want to be affiliated with this project in any way.
Yeah.
But the fact that he went on to make a sequel some 35 years after the original, and it was bad, and it's received worse than this movie, that's very interesting.
Yeah. Like I say, I haven't seen it, so I can't say that with any confidence. But from what from the digging that I did, it's not a well-liked film at all. He wanted it to be a trilogy, would you believe?
When did he say that though? When the second one came out?
I have no idea.
Because he didn't say it when the Edward Wood. Oh shit, I'm stuck in a loop. He didn't say that when the 73 one came out, I'm sure.
No.
Because no one was talking about trilogies then. It was just
no,
make a
God,
movie.
No. Maybe that was his one good idea, given that he only made 3 films.
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, I'm not exactly devastated that didn't come to fruition. Moving on. What are we doing next week?
So next week we are, it'll be our first Werner Herzog movie.
Will it?
Yeah. I can't think of another one we've done.
Oh, no, I didn't know you had a Werner Herzog movie.
Didn't you?
In the lineup. Did I? What are we doing? I've forgotten.
We're doing Bad Lieutenant.
Oh, of course.
Port of Call, New Orleans.
Yeah. I've never seen it. I've got the Abel Ferrara original.
I've not seen that one. Is that Harvey Keitel?
It is Harvey Keitel. We should watch them both back to back so that we can compare.
Yeah, we should. That's been on the watch pile for ages, so it's a yellow DVD, I remember. We should watch that and then watch this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. We should compare them. It's cute. I'm surprised that you've never seen the Werner Herzog one.
Yep. Pass me by.
It's all right. Like it's, I've only seen it once and it was a while ago, and we'll talk about it, I'm sure, but we're doing some Nicolas Cage stuff in it.
Okay.
And that's all you need to know.
Can't wait.
I would like to remake the Bad Lieutenant movie, but I would like it to be with Nicolas Cage.
That's not bad. It's not terrible.
I would like him to play a detective that is addicted to pain medication.
Oh, yeah. You're getting better.
I would like to set it in the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina and vaguely maybe has something to do with the housing crisis of 2008.
You went a bit Scouse at the end there.
Did I? Did I?
Or maybe Welsh. 2008.
I think I will spend this entire
No,
review
God, no.
as Werner Herzog.
Please don't do that. Please.
I would like to have many reptiles in this movie. Why? I don't know.
Can we have Dan back in the room, please?
I'm back. Okay.
After being briefly possessed by Werner Herzog.
I had Werner Herzog inside me for too long. Longer than he's ever been inside me. Yeah, Bad Lieutenant. Full title, The Bad Lieutenant, Port of Call, New Orleans.
Too long.
it's too
That was
long.
my first note. The title's way too long.
I know, and it's always annoying when you've got to write them in the episode names as well.
I won't be doing that.
Well, I've got to do it when I post the podcast.
I know why the title is as long as it is.
Oh, go on.
So, I know you sort of said, as Werner Herzog, you said that you wanted to remake Bad Lieutenant.
Yes.
But that's not true.
Okay.
Werner Herzog never wanted to remake Bad Lieutenant.
No, I didn't.
He claims he's never even seen the original. And, well, he claimed he hadn't. I don't know whether he's rectified that. But basically, he wanted to do something along the lines of sort of what we get. Producers stepped in, said, how about we call this Bad Lieutenant? Right. And like sell it as a remake. Werner Herzog was like, no, I don't want to do that. I've never seen it. And the producers were like, oh, go on though. We're putting up a lot of money for this. And Werner Herzog was like, but I want to call it Port of Call New Orleans.
Right.
And the producers were like, no, we have to call it Bad Lieutenant. So Werner Herzog was like, fuck it, both. So it was a money decision, isn't it always?
Yeah. Well, we did say that we were going to try and watch the Abel Ferrara.
Ferrara? I'm never sure. Not Ferrari.
Not Ferrero, or show.
No.
No. We were going to try and watch it, but we didn't get time. So, but it's not. This is not a remake of that. So I'm kind of glad that we didn't, to be honest, because this is not a remake of that. If they just decided to just clip that title one after it had been written and released, before it's been released, then it's not a remake. They just wanted to slap that title on it to make money. So fuck you, studio.
It does have similarities.
Yeah, there's a bad lieutenant. There's a policeman that's not very good.
Yeah, in a very literal sense, there is a bad lieutenant.
Does a big drugs on everyone.
Tonally, the films could not be more different. The Harvey Keitel one is really fucking dark, really bleak.
Whereas this is laugh a minute.
Well, it kind of is.
It's pretty hilarious.
It kind of is. Yeah. I don't know what it is about this season and you making me watch Nicolas Cage films that may or may not be intentionally funny.
Mm.
We've had that a few times now. I have seen in a number of places this is actually referred to as a comedy. I believe that was all very much intentional. Unlike The Wicker Man, where it's still undetermined.
They say that it was intentional, but the jury's out.
But yeah, my bullshit-ometer is going off.
I think you're right. Like we watched it on Prime, I think, and on there it says drama comedy.
Yeah.
Or comedy thriller or something. And Nicolas Cage is not adverse to a comedy. Some of his, Vampire's Kiss was one that we spoke about, which is clearly a comedy. Clearly.
But I didn't know that going in.
No.
So I had a similar experience with this.
Yeah, me neither. But and also Werner Herzog has got a very strange sense of humour.
No shit.
And I think anything that's funny in this, I think is clearly intentional. I think it's like last week it was hard when we were watching The Wicker Man. We're like, was that meant to be funny or not? And we sort of had a whole discussion about it. I think the parts in this where I laughed, I didn't have that question mark in my head. It was just like, yeah, that's Shea Wiggum. He's being hilarious in this scene, and it's completely intentional. Yeah,
it sort of feels like this is the comedy that Werner Herzog wanted to see, and it kind of feels like he's the only one that's 100% in on the joke.
Yeah,
him and Nic Cage, and the rest of us are just kind of befuddled and laughing in confusion. Honestly, one of the notes that I made after about half an hour was just, what is the plot? Is the entire plot of this movie just him shaking people down for drugs?
Yeah. Pretty much.
I'm still puzzled as to what the exact plot was.
There's not really a plot, is there? It's just what happens to this guy when he becomes injured and addicted to these meds, and
there's a story but not so much of a plot.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it's not like we've got to find the stones and snap our fingers so that Thanos can fuck off. There's none of that going on. It's just like, get me some crack, quick.
Yeah. Oh no, I did heroin. Give me some cocaine.
Yeah, I love that. I sniffed a bunch of drugs and I thought it was cocaine. turned out it was heroin. So I really need some cocaine
Yeah.
to balance me out. We've all been there.
Have we? I definitely have never been there. What film are we covering next week, Dan?
Well, next week will be the penultimate. Sadly, we are in a tail end of my Nicolas Cage season.
I'm not sad about it.
I'll be so sad when it's done. But it's the penultimate episode of this season next week. And we're jumping ahead again by nearly a decade. We're chronological order, you understand. We're doing Mandy, which I believe is 2018.
Was this at my request? I did push hard for this one.
Well, it was this one, and there was another one that I think you were kind of hopeful that we would cover. But
yeah.
I think perhaps we would get that one, and maybe we'll talk about it in the Mandy show. We'll get that one into another theme.
Yeah, for sure.
But for sure, there was an element of, okay, I've made you watch The Rock and Face Off and Vampires.
I'll throw you a bone.
I'll throw you a bone. But also, like, it's a great movie, and I think I've only seen it once, and it's one of those where I was like, it kind of blew me away when I saw it, and it's one of those that stayed with me for a long time. And I'm really interested to revisit it and see if I have a same or different experience. Like, it's a very weird movie.
Sure is, yeah.
But we'll dig into Mandy next week.
I can't wait.
We are in the tail end of our Nicolas Cage season.
Thank God.
No, not thank God.
Do you know what? I love the man, but I'm ready for it to be over. I really am.
No, you keep saying, like, I've had a ball this season.
I know you have.
And we're in the last final quarter of this season now. We've got this one and one more after. But this is one that I think we're probably most excited for in this season.
I was pushing pretty hard for this one.
Yeah.
And I feel like you included it to sort of throw me a bone.
Sort of, yeah. It was. I think it was between this and, I can say now because we're at the end of the season, but it's between this and Colour Out of Space,
which I also love.
Yes,
even though Richard Stanley's a dick.
Yes, but that is a good movie, to be fair. And I was sort of torn between Mandy and Colour Out of Space. But the reason that I went for Mandy is because I thought that Colour Out of Space could fit into another season when we do Nicolas Cage 2.0.
No,
at the end of the year.
No. Cosmic horror. If anything, it's going to go in cosmic horror.
Yeah. Well,
there's no fucking way I'm doing a second Nicolas Cage season. I'll rage quit the podcast. I'll just moonwalk out of the door and you'll never see me again.
All right. We could put it in a llama season.
Name another film with a llama in that isn't Saturday Night that we saw a week ago.
Oh, it's so
not
funny.
allowed. Or Napoleon Dynamite.
Is there a llama?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
Tina,
there's a llama called
come
Tina.
get some food.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen that movie, I think.
You have?
Recently. Once. And it was better than I thought it was. I thought I was going to hate it.
It's fun. Like, it's a quirky indie film.
Yeah.
So those are the vibes that you're going to get, but it's funny.
Yeah, it was all right. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. So we're doing Mandy this week.
No, we're not. We're covering the film Mandy. We're not doing Mandy.
We're covering Mandy.
Yeah.
What are we covering Mandy in? Film review.
MDMA. We're covering her in MDMA.
We're covering Mandy.
This is very confusing.
In Mandy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Dan.
Sarah.
I seem to remember at the start of this season you promised us 3 Nicolas Cage facts each show.
Oh, yeah, you're going to call me out on this.
I am going to call you out on this because we haven't had any for a while now.
No. I've got one for you now.
Oh.
Nicolas Cage, he was in a movie called Mandy. And that's
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
No, you're right. I'm glad that you mentioned it, actually, to be fair, because, yes, I did commit at the start of the season to giving everyone 3 Nicolas Cage facts per episode, which would have equated to 24 Nicolas Cage facts.
Which sounds easy, to be honest. He's a very interesting man.
I think it was probably doable. But the problem is that when I committed to that, I was unemployed. And then after a couple of episodes, I all of a sudden got busy as fuck and I had to work. So I kind of had way less time.
So what you're saying is you've got commitment issues.
I've got commitment issues, yes.
That's troubling to me as your partner.
So I haven't, yes, that I fell off the wagon on the Nicolas Cage facts. You are absolutely correct. And I can do nothing but apologise for my behaviour. I am going to seek therapy and address this head on. You know,
I think you should. It's only right.
It's not. I'm not proud of it. It was a different time back then. Like I said, I was unemployed. But I hear what you're saying, and I think I will address that head on and try and be a better person and not commit to something I can't fulfill.
That's all we can ask.
And I think that makes me a great guy to admit that. Yeah, so I got no more facts for you, unfortunately. But you had
with some good ones. Yeah. It was good while it lasted.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you're absolutely right, because that is the point where you've got things that are really difficult to watch, and then you maybe have a bit of humour, and it's like, okay, you can breathe a little
Here's
bit.
a sweaty puppet puking mac and cheese.
Yeah, which was based on Ghoulies, apparently.
I can absolutely see that. Do you know, it was made by the same guy who did Too Many Cooks for Adult Swim.
Right. And you made me watch that a little
while
ago.
Too many cooks.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Because I'll be singing it at you for 3 days.
That guy's an evil genius. I respect it.
I think the first part's right.
I think both parts are correct.
But I do really like that Cheddar Goblin advert. It's very funny.
Yeah.
And it's just like random. It's like there's a monster. It's an advert, right? So it's an advert that's advertising mac and cheese. What's going to make you buy mac and cheese? A monster vomiting mac and cheese on children.
That would make me buy it.
I'd buy it. Yeah. But I think that you and I are probably quite different to most of the population.
We're probably the outliers. Yeah, probably. It's grotesque.
It's
for
me,
sure.
You, anyone listening to this, we would buy that mac and cheese.
Yeah, true.
But anyone outside of that, like, nah. So it's our penultimate show. We've got one more to go.
Mm-hmm.
You said that this was it the film that bummed you out, or was it the conversation that bummed you out? What was? Because I feel like we've had quite an interesting chat. I've enjoyed this discussion. It's maybe a bit more. It's not as silly as the chat that we had about Vampire's Kiss or Face Off.
Or The Wicker Man.
Or or Bad Lieutenant, or anything. It's definitely, I feel like, the most...
quite a silly season.
It has been a silly season. I feel like maybe this has ended up being the most serious episode that we've had.
It's funny you say that, because what are we ending on?
Well, I was going to say, like, you might be feeling a bit bummed out by it, Mandy, but luckily I'm going to bring you back up next week.
No!
For Pink.
I might cry.